Well, to shed more light on this discovery, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone Dr. Mohamed Youssef, General Manager of Saqqara Antiquities. Good afternoon, Dr. Youssef.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Youssef.
How are you? Fine.
How are you, Doctor? How are you? Doctor, well, the Saqqara is region or Saqqara district is still revealing its secrets until now. Could you give us an idea or description of the 5 tombs that were discovered yesterday in Saqqara district?
Okay, welcome you. Saqqara is the most important site in ancient Egypt, because it represents the whole ancient Egyptian history, starting from unification period, when King Menes unification around 3rd millennium BC, till after Christian we have a monastery pyramid. So we have a tomb from 2nd dynasty, we have a pyramid around 50, more than 50 pyramids in Saqqara, we have the tomb from nobles and the received all the Iran, and also have a from the high priests and the desert army through New Kingdom and even this period. Our recent discovery, we work in a northwest of the Meron Ra, one of the kings of the 6th dynasty, who ruled since 4,000 years from now. The site contains huge cemetery from that period. This back to the time of Meron Ra and the King Bibi II. We discover around 4 family tombs, huge tomb from mud brick. In this tomb, we discover 5 chapel, 5 chambers cased with very fine white limestone, which inscribed with reliefs and painting represent more offering, represent the granaries of seeds like barley, wheat, and pork. We also have some painting representing the golden collar and some gifts which belong to the owner of the tomb. The owner of the tomb is 5 persons we know, named Iaris and Inu, Bibi next Saiti, Iri, and a lady called Biti. She was the priest of Salat Hathor. Those people or those officials have many titles. The most important title that they have, school friend, overseer of the garden, the steel bearer of the king, who are secretary of the king, and who ascribe in the divine board. Through these titles, as also titles we know, servant and mayor. So all these titles represent that these people have a good or job or are near from the king, and they have a good relation with the king, and they built the tomb near the pyramid of the king, around 100 meters. That means they have high position through the.
Yes. Yes, Dr. Youssef?
Yes, I am with you. Okay.
Yes. So, Dr. Youssef, what does the discovery of 5 tombs discovered yesterday in Saqqara add to the map or add to the antiquities in Egypt, especially to take in consideration that the last year or the last year and a half have witnessed a series of discoveries of tombs and graves in Saqqara district?
The importance of this tomb, that a new site we do the excavation in it in South Saqqara, and for the first time we make this excavation in that place. Since a long time, the only one who did something that in this area only through 1/2 century ago. The tomb is belongs to very high officials during that period, and is important for archaeology, because we have a new tomb, we have a new name, new title, and all this serves to study the history of Egypt, especially this part from the dynasty which is as the recipe to spirit period. Also, the tourism and also for tourism, because usually you have some new tombs. New tombs amazing for people to come and to see Egypt, who came many times. In addition, sometimes the objects to discover in the tomb, we usually the new museum, the Grand Museum, also the museum.
Yes. So, Dr. Youssef, now with the large number of discoveries of tombs in the area of Saqqara or the Saqqara district in Giza, can we say that this place was the place of the graves for a certain era in the Egyptian civilization?
As we know, Saqqara is important because we still have more and more cemeteries in Saqqara. We discover a part from it, but the whole set we didn't. It didn't reveal in all its secrets until now. So we still have working for generation for us and for next generation to discover more tombs through Saqqara site, and which will help more and more to revealing the secrets about the history of ancient Egyptian.
Yes, so Dr. Youssef, could you give us an idea about the mission who made the excavation work there in Saqqara in discovering the 5 tombs? Is it the Egyptian mission or with the coordination with a foreign mission?
The mission who discovered is the Egyptian mission, which was of Al-Qaeda.
Yes.
Presented by Secretary General Mustafa Waziri and me and my colleague who started excavation. We do our work in this site since September 2021. Through around 8 months, we are working in this site and we discover this. This mission part of from the mission which also belongs to the district of Antiquities, and we did excavation in Bobastion and discovered through the last 3 years the famous tomb of Fahtis, one of the big tomb, Catholic tomb during the Old Kingdom, not just in Saqqara but in Egypt. And we discovered in that place also mummies, animal mummies, lion cub and mummies. And also we discovered in that place and wooden coffins. So the Egyptian missions are doing very nice work in the last 3 years, and we discover a lot of material and tomb, not just in Saqqara, also in different places in Egypt.
Yes. So, Dr. Youssef, now with the discovery of the last yesterday, the 5 tombs in Saqqara, how do you see such discoveries in attracting the eyes of the world to Egypt? As of course, Egypt, the eyes of the world, of the whole world, is attracted to Egypt every day, of course, because of its great civilization. Egypt is where everything started in the world, of course. But when we have such a discovery, how do you see the importance of this in attracting the eyes of the world to Egypt and in boosting tourism in Egypt?
As you saw in the media yesterday, the tomb is a very fine tomb. Yes. And the color is very bright color since 4,500 years ago. But you can see the tomb and the color is color. Just started finished the tomb since a few hours ago. All this material, all these tombs, people saw it in the media and TV, and we have many people like ancient Egyptian civilization, and mostly they usually asking about the new discoveries. Many tourism companies ask this new excavation to see this new tomb. So not everybody like to come to excavation, like to see the new tombs, and it is the discovery is one of the last scientific work. It is good profit for ancient Egyptian civilization, and people like it, and it supports the tourism come to Egypt. Also, it helps to increase our economy.
Yes, Dr. Youssef, how rare, you've just mentioned the colors of the tombs right now. How rare does we do we find the colors are still there in some tombs? We have also a number of tombs in the Valley of the Kings. Their colors are still there.
Usually, when I speak of the color, I speak about the fish color, which people saw for the first while. But also, when we study the tomb and we study the names and the title and the scenes which are represented in the tomb, it gives us more and more information about the life and also the religions of ancient Egyptians. And we complete our working by do some scientific work, publication, and articles, so people can read about this and they are satisfied to have more and more about the information about ancient Egyptians. The tomb is buried for the tomb in different places in Egypt. If we see Luxor and other places from the Old Kingdom and New Kingdom and the late period, it is a best example to show the stories, our work and our excavation, and also our new discovery.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Mohamed Youssef, General Manager of Saqqara Antiquities. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cairo Local Time. I'm Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.